Welcome
to Captain's League, the Deuce.
The Deuce?
the Deuce.
4 captains, 4 sports.
12 pool players.
In the first ever season,
Team Jake
The story, we're victorious.
took home the banner.
And Team Jolly, the Goodfellas,
Died.
we're alligated.
Jolly got relegated to become a pool player.
Before we tell you the 4 sports,
Before we tell you the 12 pool players,
there's one big question.
Who will
be
be
the next captain?
the new captain.
Hello, captains. My name is Shelfy, and I'm here to present why I should take that 4th seat as the next captain. I think there's 3 key figures to being a captain. Leadership. I provide that in bunches. I'm the energy guy. 2, competitiveness. I've played in 4 warehouse franchise tournaments. I've been in 3 championship games. I've played in 2 warehouse captains league tournaments. I've won 1 championship. I think I hit that mark in all sports. And last but not least, commentary. I think I'm going to bring a whole lot on the mic. And I'm excited to get out there, lead a team known as the Freezers, or the Freeze for short, in purple. And I have an idea to put some logos in the ice box. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys on the floor.
leadership, commentating,
Almost
competitiveness.
He's won too much.
not a single stutter.
Was there an
No.
I don't think an
No.
Yeah, I was pretty confident.
I'm out.
Next!
I'm out. Actually, speaking of impressive presentations.
Here we go. Save it.
Can I begin?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, captains. My name is Justin Panck. I would like my team name to be the Huskers, the New Jersey Huskers. I love New Jersey. It's what I name all of my fantasy teams. I think I would be a great captain for 3 reasons. Number 1, I'm funny. Number 2, I have a very low average draft position. So then, none of you would have to draft me anymore.
ADP.
And number 3, I would lead my team like Abby Lee Miller's dance company. My proposed uniforms would be, it was recommended that there would be just a lot of fur. Jimmy recommended, no, I don't want that. I want to take that a step further. I want to take all of the fallen hair from haircuts and just put it on our bodies, very similar to when Jimmy shaved his face and put his beard on Jake's face, except we do that on our bodies, and that is the uniform. Thank you. I hope you consider me as captain.
Not a lot of eye contact.
Draft thing.
Well thought out. Average draft position.
Yeah. Good ADP.
I improved the rest of the draft.
Yeah.
by
Yeah.
not
That was
being a
good.
captain.
Who's the dance company you mentioned? Abby Lee
I think
Miller?
it's Dan's mom's. I think.
What?
Dance Moms, the
I
show.
thought you said Dan's mom, like Shelfie's mom.
Dan's mom.
Abby Miller's dance company?
I don't know. We'll give him that one.
Yeah.
I'm not as familiar as I'd like to be.
Yeah.
But I guess that's why we do this.
I don't know if the pool players are going to want to wear fur.
Hair.
I'd hate for him to win. I get relegated, and now there's a chance I have to wear her hair. Yeah.
Right.
Hi guys. I'd introduce myself, but you kind of know who I am. Because the first reason I'd be the best captain is only 4 people who's ever been in every single warehouse tournament. Free, and then me. So I'd be the 4th. So feels like I'd fit in that chair quite nicely. Although I don't really want to draft my coworkers and friends, so maybe someone else would be better at that. But my team name would be The Moment.
Ooh.
Not Moments, Moment. Shout out to everyone in the warehouse who's given me that. And I would give everyone else that opportunity to have their own moment on my team. It'd be like captains by committee. We'd all celebrate. And my color would be orange because I like orange.
Ooh.
So that's kind of my big thing. But I really don't want to draft anybody. So that might be tough. Thanks, guys.
A little communist.
Some communist tones.
A
I was
little
gonna say
communist.
that.
Team Zoe, The Moment's a great name.
The moment's really good.
Yeah.
I do think that the guilt of having to draft people
Good team
or
name.
to trade.
Right.
Oh, Team Zoe, the guilt?
The
That
guilt.
would be good.
Ooh.
But yeah, I don't know if I'd want to burden Zoe with that responsibility.
I guess my only thing is he was the only captain that gave like a potential downfall, and I kind of respect that.
Yeah.
The other captain's a little gung ho.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll be great. So
Yeah, I want
it's like
someone-
if I have a weakness,
I want someone to come in and be like, I'll probably lose.
right.
That's the best sell.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
Oh, there's another.
Well, gentlemen. Here we are. Here I am, a two-time champ. See, I won with these two gentlemen. Weren't that lucky with the Rippers, but we're fine. I would be a phenomenal captain. Why? I bring the vibes, of course. The team will be kooky. The team will be fire. Trades will get done. I can wheel and deal. I can wheel and deal like the best of them. Another thing, I'd like to name my team the Lovely Eggplants, right? Why not?
Why not?
Just have a nice eggplant emoji right on there so you can drop it on your competition. I love that. Bring that. I got some beautiful color that I think would go for my team. I love the color blue. So I think that having blue would be awesome.
I have an issue with the color.
Why do you have an issue with that?
It's crazy.
Could do it's a different blue. Or maybe yellow. An eggplant, a purple eggplant with yellow goes hand in hand. What do you think about that?
Be purple.
Purple.
Not purple eggplant on a purple shirt.
Thank you, Joez.
Green? Vote for me for captain.
While he was talking, I realized that if Joez was in the league, I wouldn't trade. I would be so turned off from even starting a trade conversation.
Really?
I mean, have you tried to order lunch with Joez?
It's true.
It doesn't happen. It just never happens.
He would have a lot on everyone's plate.
Yeah.
I think he started with an accent. He kind of slipped out of it.
He did.
Uh,
He was accent into his deep voice for like one word,
Yeah.
and then he got real with us, which I respect.
I have a major issue with the color.
The color thing was
Color's
insane.
tough.
Yeah.
Especially the eggplant isn't blue.
Yeah. Be like
It's
maybe
like a personal
chopped
attack.
off and frozen.
If the eggplant was like, if there was an extended front to the jersey, be a totally different lane than the warehouse.
Right.
Okay, so do we need to get together here?
Yeah.
Now we're
That was
together.
a big shift in
Yeah.
movement. How do we do this?
But I mean, I can't do Joe because again, I think it would be a nightmare to trade.
Do we just tell the audience we already picked Shelfy?
I think maybe we go Shelfy.
Yeah.
What about Shelfy? Oh boy,
We picking
this is tough.
me?
The eggplant stuff was good.
Okay, I'll do a reveal. I love it.
It's like American Idol. It's pretty cool.
We should do more of this, but real.
Yeah.
Got that.
We'll do like a 40 days later kind of graphic.
We have selected the fourth captain for Captain's League, the Deuce. Their color will be purple. Their jersey will be purple. Their name will be the Freezers. Because freezers are top shelf of most refrigerators.
Like most refrigerators.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. We'll take off the green, trade it in for purple.
3 sentences, please.
And like I said, you're in the box.
Wow.
That's 2.
A rivalry built.
Built in. Appreciate it, boys. I'm looking forward to putting some winners out there.
I don't support the winners.
The 4 sports
In this year's 2025 Captain Leagues,
Slapball.
ball and play.
Warehouse baseball.
Blitzball.
The 12 players,
The pool players this season are Zoe,
Rourke.
Jolly,
Joez,
Ryan Cohen.
Panck,
Luke,
Lou.
Rob,
Diversa.
Dalton.
and BBD.
Yeah, this is what you're going to have the first pick in.
Should we all be mixing?
Do you want to trade before we even look? Look, don't
I'd
look.
be down to trade with someone.
There's one in here. What's
I
that?
have.
5?
I'm doing last.
Oh,
Do you want to trade?
it's spicy already.
No.
Do you want to trade?
Do you want to trade?
We could do a 3-way.
Look at this though.
Okay, should we just
Wait,
look?
no way.
You're not trading?
I can't.
I don't think I want to. Okay, you ready?
I'll take any of them. Ready.
1,
Wait.
2.
What are we doing?
Just say what you got.
Blitzball.
Slapball.
Ball and clay.
Warehouse baseball.
I wasn't clearing my throat. Those are some of my thoughts.
Welcome to Captain's League. The Deuce. That's what we're calling it.
I don't think I've bent it yet, so I might look like a hooligan.
How do you feel about being the newest captain?
I feel good about it. No one better to put out the Goodfellas fire than someone who won a championship with Goodfellas.
There's 3 captains this year that are now veterans of captainsmanship.
It's been pretty proven you have to draft with a plan in mind, and the wing it that Jack and Jolly didn't really work.
No floorball this year. One-time champ.
The addition of,
Warehouse baseball.
which is my number 1 pick as well, adds a real big level of advantage to me. 2 baseball sorts. I'm feeling great about that.
It's a deeper draft than floorball, but we don't really know how to strategize for it.
My general strategy, draft people who can lead the team. Hey, brain part goes to you. I'll get snacks.
The strategy that did work for me last year is I traded down in a couple drafts, which allowed me to win 2 of the leagues.
Zach, can you make sure no one can hear me? Because this door is...
Last year, I had the yips also, so I think I went like 3 for 40 on throws. So I'm not going to be the thrower.
I haven't decided which angle I want to take it. Do I want to be the slapball guy? Do I want to win slapball? If there's a good trade to move up, I'm probably going to do it.
I'm trying to make a trade. I have a trade out to Jack. He hasn't accepted. He doesn't look like he's going to accept. So I'm going to go try and get a trade from Shelfy.
And I'm already getting offered a bunch of good assets in other sports because of my draft slot. So I think I have a good chance, because I have a good arm, to make a push in slapball and also upgrade other areas here.
And dude, the early trade talks have been ugly. Everyone's panicked.
What could you possibly be looking for? The rights to Luke O'Brien? The rights to Dalton Feeling?
Well, that comes down to what Jimmy does.
What did I walk into?
There was some trade talk, so I started
most likely
filming because we have
that
no
guy
camera
or
crews
mine.
getting all this good stuff for the video.
How about you get this?
Stop filming in the bathroom.
I think there's a clear-cut 1 and 2. It's either you go Diversa, because the goalie disparity is crazy, or you go Dalton, because he wins everything.
Jimmy only feels comfortable with 2 goalies, Lucas or Joez.
If I go Diversa first, then Jake's going to get Dalt, and then he's going to take Joez at the 7, and that's a really good team. So I'm trying to trade up to steal Joez from Jake.
Everyone wants 5 from me right now. Everyone's trying to move up to 2, and it all comes down to what Jimmy's going to do at 1. I don't know if Jimmy's just going to jump straight on Dalt. Something's telling me he wants Diversa, though. And I think there's a battle to try and jump up and grab Joez as that second goalie at 5.
The 2 best goalies will be on my team, and I just won't utilize Joez as a goalie, because I will have a height advantage at some point in the floor if I can send Diversa and Joez down low for the high tips.
I guess if I had to label it as one word for this draft, it would be flexibility.
I'm going to play the mid, kind of the Dante DiVincenzo role.
I'm going to take a second thrower with my first pick, but I want to guarantee myself a good slapper. Everyone wants my second pick right now, and I think I can slide back in the second round and still get the same type of player that I would get at 5 at 7 or 8. So there's a good chance you see a trade from me sliding back in the second round.
I have been mentally preparing for my team to be me, Diversa, Joez, and Rourke. And I've spent 2 days mapping out plays and strategies with that crew. So I want that to happen.
BBD is going to be my goalie. I need him to fall to 11.
You might see me play goalie. You might see us flex that last pick. I might be in that. We'll see. We'll see how the roster completely shakes out. It depends on how the picks fall.
Number 1, don't get relegated. I'd like to be in a lot of championship games. And then I'd like to win them. But I want to be a captain next year.
I want to win again. Yeah, I mean, make sure the people watching the draft, there's a big jersey reveal. So
I wouldn't complain with a second. Just not last. Improvement.
I want to win them all. I want to win all of them. Doesn't matter what the team is, where I pick. Once we get the roster together, we're going to try and put some strategy together to win. No matter how the team shapes out in any sport, we're playing to win.
All right, Jake's next. Go fucking tell him.
what's the look? This feels like the start of the new Jumanji movie. Oh, not again.
Have there been any trades accepted, negotiated?
I'm Jake Storiale, manager of the Story. Excited to be here with you fellas for round 2. In Slapball, I'm still scared after weeks of preparation. I'm willing to move down or up in the second round. Down in the first or up in the second. And I am flexible. I don't know if I want to run things back. I'm a little scared of baseball. Warehouse baseball, because I have not played. I am very open to whatever. I've had brief talks with all of you. Yeah. Nothing locked in, but I am close to a couple things.
Okay.
Oh, if you could sit down, I have something.
The big reveal.
New Jersey.
Oh.
Oh. Thank you.
Oh, it's a new year.
It's a new year. So.
It's a new year. Okay. Hi, my name is Jimmy, manager of the Breakdowns, and Shelfy and I have a trade that has went down.
Has already been completed and accepted.
Yes. And I've given Shelfy a lot.
Whoa.
Of second round movement.
Okay.
I have traded to switch places with him in ball and play in the second round. I have traded to switch places with him in blitzball in exchange for his 5. And he has my 8. So we've just traded second rounds throughout.
There was a whole lot of action on pick number 5. I'm curious to see how that plays out. But yeah, kind of just let you guys bid up each other until I got exactly what I wanted, and now we're bumping up everywhere. So I think I'm going to get exactly who I want at 8 that I was going to take at 5 because of how my team's going to be structured with me at captain.
And that's a good deal for Shelfy.
It's a good deal for Shelfy. Yeah, please. Everyone else has been up.
Yeah, just getting antsy. I got nothing. I'm happy to be here.
Right.
That was a lot.
Yeah.
Is this the draft window? Yeah. Oh.
Oh yeah, we haven't drafted yet.
I'll draft.
Yeah, that was one. I didn't know if we were going to have another trade.
There's usually not a pre-trade window.
No.
It's just a pre-trade announcement.
Yeah. That was
Okay.
that was a blockbuster.
Okay.
I think like it's a blockbuster.
I would consider it a
Yeah.
blockbuster. That went from one piece to
I have the 1 pick here. Seems there's 2 options for the 1, and then it changes what you can do later on.
It's like draft day.
Yeah, I did make that trade. This might shock the public. Taking my guy, Lucas the Dusk Diversa, at 1. Think he's leaps and bounds the best goalie we've got in this building, in kind of any sport. He likes getting hit with balls. So, do your darndest.
Diversa 1. Wow.
Good for him. Jake?
What's he gonna do?
We're
What's he
up,
gonna
Lords,
do?
ladies.
No, it's ladies.
At 2.
Sometimes you need to be the change you want to see. This is not one of those times. Dalton Feely, defending MVP, defending champion. It ain't easy being cheesy, you know? There was a rumor he was going to hold out if he got drafted by the Breakdowns.
He's a story tattoo. Okay. He's one of the few players I have never been on a team with. I'm excited to just kind of
This is fun.
to leave I'm just gonna say, hey, I got snacks and vibes. You get like the strategy. Hopefully, we see how that works. I'm taking Luke.
Nice headband on Luke there.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, my first official pick. All right. Now, I will start off by noting I am well aware that I have the last pick in all 3 rounds of this draft, but I am picking who I think is the sleeper for MVP in this tournament, Ryan Cohen.
Good pick.
With the 5th round pick that I traded up for, I will be selecting, and he's not going to believe this even when I say it, Joez McFly. I need myself Joez. He wanted blue.
Put him in blue.
Okay. The first one, I haven't decided yet, so here we go.
This changes a lot, this one right here.
I mean, I'm between a couple people, but one of the people I live with, I think I'm gonna go with him. I think I'm picking Zoe.
All right.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know if he was gonna be available. I lost a lot last year, and I didn't have these two on my team really at all, so, I mean, kind of just full.
Whole new world.
I'm a very extremist type of person. So switch it all over. I don't give a hell.
Never has.
Couple good options. Couple real good options.
Some would say a few.
There's so much more strategy than there was last year's Slapball draft.
I think I need to play a little defense and a little offense.
Tell you when
The whole
James.
game.
Yeah.
Whole game. I think in the practice games, as we've done Slapball throughout the year, we come to find out that the real games are played a little differently. You got to let those arms eat. And Dan Rourke has an arm.
Okay.
Dan Rourke, welcome to the story. A little respect, a little sign of
Okay,
respect.
all right. Well, that kind of forces my hand here a little bit. I didn't want to do this right out of the gate, but I guess we are forming the Avengers once again. I'm going to put Jolly Olive back on there. Me, Ryan, and Jolly, we know how to win together.
Nice guys.
I like that.
Kind of an easy choice because out of these 4 people, there's only one of them that's wearing a blue hat. It's my guy, Bobby Sriracha.
You know, sometimes the off season comes and goes, and some changes have to happen. Joez McFly's value went up the board after my coaching. I think he's gonna be horrible this tournament. But Lou the Banger, athlete, competitor, story member in Slapball. We're back.
I need a goalie. That goalie fell to this pick. I think this is one of the sleeper picks of the draft. I'm taking BBD at 11 to complete my team.
Yes, not bad. A fellow Saquon Barkley fan at 12? I'll take it. Easy peasy. It was a pleasure.
Very different than I thought.
I talked to Jimmy when we made the deal. I wasn't sure if I was going to get Zoe or if it was going to end up being a Rourke situation. So I'm happy with how it rolled out either way.
Trade window?
I'm open to move and ball and play 1 if there's any interest there at some point. I feel I've made a good move today already, though.
To move up? Like you would give your 1.
To move up elsewhere.
What are you looking to improve?
I don't think you can help me because you pick behind me in every other sport.
Yeah.
And I've already taken your seconds.
It's a lot of seconds.
It's all of them.
A lot of seconds.
Jack. Any interest in having 2 first-round ball and play picks? A sport that you're not great at.
No.
The 2 for my 2, keep your 4.
I think I'm good with 4-5 there.
Jake, any interest in switching 10 and 11 ball and play? Moving up 1?
Moving up a spot.
More options?
Just curiosity. What would the other side of the trade be?
7-9, Rourke Rob.
No.
A 6-8 blitz ball for a 7-9 slap ball.
I'm
crazy different.
I'm good with my slapball team. I'm not. This was separate of the conversation.
Well, we have to trade slap ball to trade here.
I like my team.
I like my team.
I like your team too.
I like your team.
Thanks.
That concludes the draft and the trade window. And we want to give a huge thank you to our Slapball presenting sponsor, Shady Rays. Shady Rays is an independent sunglasses company that offers an unrivaled product that's just as good as any expensive pair we've worn. Jake's wearing Shady Rays right now. He looks phenomenal. That's not all. Shady Rays provides the most insane protection in all of eyewear. Every pair of sunglasses is backed by lost or broken replacements. If your shades go MIA or take a hit, don't sweat it. They've got lost and broken protection, so you're covered from day one. So upgrade your eyewear game today with an exclusive offer from Shady Rays. Head to shadyrays.com and use code WAREHOUSE for 35% off polarized sunglasses. Try for yourself the shades rated 5 stars by over 300,000 people.
Captain's League.
Yeah. Captain's League, the Deuce.
The Deuce.
That's its official name. And then next year will be thrice captains. Captain's League thrice captains.
Threes?
We'll work on it. Okay, with the first overall pick in the first draft of Captain's League, the Deuce, the Breakdowns have selected Lucas the Dust Diversa. All right.
Win this thing.
I got you. Blue goodie bag.
Ooh. 5-hour energy, my favorite. How do you know?
And it's blue.
It's blue. It's all blue. Everything in that bag is blue.
It's blue.
Branded.
Like your guys' emotions soon.
The Breakdowns traded up to get this next guy, whether he believes it or not. Joez McFly. Welcome to the Breakdowns.
Really?
That's what you think.
And to round out the Breakdowns in Captain's League 2 with new rules, Rob Sirocco.
Thank you, thank you.
I love it.
The defending champion, the Story. If you see, there's a star to commemorate the championship that was the Story's Captain League last year. I have revealed one of my picks. This was my second round pick. A very controversial player in some circles. I took Daniel Rourke. Number 99. Let's go. Let's go, yo. We all know Dan Rourke's a bit of a wild horse. So I need my captain to help corral him, teach him his ways along the ways, and run back a Story title. It's Dalton Feely. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's read it again.
Hello.
Hello.
Maybe create a new chapter. You can pick out what number you want.
I'll go with 2. Dalton. Thank you, sir.
And then my final pick.
First time? First time?
You know, sports are about trades, free agency, stuff happens. Sometimes you have the perfect team. You increase a player's value, and they went maybe too high in this year's draft. But if I can get my guy Lou, I'm getting my guy Lou. Let's go! Let's go! Ow! Let's run it back. Ow!
Let's go right now. Read that book, what did you just do?
What did this man just do? With my second round pick, I selected Zoe.
Nice. Oh, you got 77?
And with my second round pick, after for some reason sliding all the way to 8, I don't get it, Jolly Olive.
Wow.
I think you look great in purple, sir.
Thanks, Bill.
Welcome to the squad.
Large, please.
There you go. That's you. That's you.
Let's select our goalies.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
BBD.
Yeah, baby.
Wow,
Let's go. Pick your number. Yeah.
Well, there's no guarantee that this guy's our goalie. I could play goalie.
Right, okay.
You never know. I'll take the superstar athlete, Justin Panck.
JP.
Yeah.
Yeah, work.
Welcome. That one's for you, sir.
Yeah, they haven't decided.
Luke O'Brien.
Yeah, Luke. This is a fun team.
This couldn't have played out any better. This could not have played out any better. We will save my best pick for last, the best pick for last, MVP in the 4-hole, Ryan Cohen. Let's go.
All right.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Unreal. Unreal.
This is my first
I know.
Handsome
job.
What's that? Maybe that's like our celebration.
You have to remember how good Diversa is in goal. He'll remind people of that.
I appreciate it. Like I'm not here to let him down. I believe in myself. I believe I can be the best player on the floor. So that's what I'm going to do.
I would just assume Jimmy got the better end of the trade, but I don't. Actually, no, because I don't like his 5th pick.
Because people are probably confused by the rest of my draft. Joez McFly is confused why I traded up for him. Seems the whole floor is confused.
Very confused because he already had a goalie, and that's kind of like my position.
Joez is always confused. Like, he's always confused. You ask him, like, the simplest question, he's like, wait, what?
I think a little bit of confusion on Joez is perfectly fine. I think that's in some ways his kind of default is just like, what's going on?
I'm just kind of like baffled at how much Jimmy traded for me, which is a lot.
I think people don't realize how much of an offensive threat Joez McFly is. Just crowding the crease, creating screens for shots, being tall.
I mean, dude, the guy comes alive when he's, like, just kooky.
I like being able to kind of cause mayhem and screen and do all of the little things that maybe don't show up in the box score. Screen. Illegal. No, it's not. That's how the Story won the championship last year versus Lucas Diversa. I blocked his line of sight, moved out, Dalton shot the shot in last second, and the rest is history.
Who's going to throw for that team? Like, Rob's a great slapper offensively. Jimmy's got an arm, but I wouldn't put him in the upper echelon of throwers. So it's going to be very interesting. I think their game is going to be a lot down low, and it's a weird setup.
When Jim said my name, I was a little shocked, but I see the makeup. I see his vision.
He drafted 2 goalies, so that tells me that either he's up to something or he's just saying, let's see what we got.
But there's a plan there.
For 2 days, I planned on Rourke being the 4th to have a throw threat. I was surprised Jake went there, but Jake took away all the pure throwers. I took away all the pure goalies from him.
I didn't expect we'd get Rob at 9, so like to get one of the better slappers in the league, a ball handler that can also run the offense with Jimmy. It looks a little unorthodox, but like unorthodox.
The breakdowns are a strategy team. We don't know what the strategy looks like, so they're kind of a wild card right now.
Once we explain it a little bit, once we get the system going, I think you'll understand. And him and Jimmy have that chem, so. Comment chem, yeah.
Jimmy's a great game planner, but I think you also need players at some point.
Obviously, I'm not one of those premier throwers like the rest of the first round picks, but I do think I'll be able to at least stretch the floor and kind of draw those defenders off of our slappers down under.
We could play game 1. I can immediately see I had faulty logic. So I'm not saying all my plans work, but this is a plan.
I think he's up to something.
We expect to win. That's, yes. I just broke down to you how we're going to win.
God damn it. Jimmy's a mastermind, and granted he is, but Jake is very good with the X's and O's too, which is why we won it last year.
Jimmy said this a lot last year. It's a throwing game at its core. We thought about renaming it to like throw ball, but that would have been bad.
They're a little scared. They won. Dalton just kind of throws a wrench. He's kind of like two players when you're game planning against him, so it's tough.
We got one Dalton who's just incredible. I mean, we're recording this Myth BB5, and he's fucking probably going to win MVP. He's so good. Everything he's amazing at. When I saw we got him, I was like, all right.
I don't want any of us to win MVP. It just means that all four of us are clicking and doing our rules in the right way.
His goal is for nobody to win MVP this year. And the reason for that is we just want a crazy amount of assists. We have the whole, I'll tell you this, and this works perfect for what I need as a player, because I can give you the effort. I need a game plan. And this is the most detailed, not to like being obnoxious about it, but there's structure in the plan of the team. Like I kind of know where I'm supposed to be.
It's a very similar team. Not much has changed. They have like a pseudo MVP because he scored the last goal, and people like that part about him.
If people are focusing on winning the most valuable player award, that's a very selfish mindset to have. They're focusing on the wrong things. Let's win a championship game.
The defending champs. I was on the team. There's a lot of storylines to the story.
Joez who?
It does feel like, you got traded off the team kind of thing. Or not even traded off, or like you left as a free agent.
We had a great run together. It's kind of like when Klay Thompson went back to Golden State.
Like I'm Klay Thompson and I'm coming back to Golden State, and it's like
there's going to be a round of applause and it's going to be awesome.
I got no ill will to those guys. I love those guys, but I'm trying to win.
When the game starts, we have a job to do.
Have you and Joez conversed since?
Yes. Did he tell lies in here?
No.
He told lies in here.
I want to make Jimmy feel like he's right. And I'm sure Dan Rourke on their team doesn't want to feel like, oh, man, they're losing because they don't have Joe. So I think it'd be an interesting storyline.
Yeah, unfortunately, Joez is my guy. But I think we got to upgrade there, though.
Miss you, Joez. You're awesome. But peace, dude. Like, you're out.
I am thrilled to be on this team because, as many know, I have not won anything, and in large part due to, my own faults as a player and whatever sport you want to pick.
Any team dance on the vibes. We just got to control them, a little bit.
I am going to unleash with the arm, like Goku Super Saiyan 3 type thing. Unleash, full max power. But my message to all my fellow coworkers is to steer clear because I'm going to let this shit fucking rip.
Like, everyone's thinking about, I'm going to be the arm. Dan Rourke is a bigger version of me. Crazier version of me, but a bigger version of me. He's going to go fucking ballistic.
I knew there was a chance we were going to have to be a flexible goalie team, but if I have Dalton, Dan Rourke has a cannon. He just has to be coached a little bit. And then Lou played a pseudo goalie last year. First thing he came up to me and he's like, you need me a goalie, pa?
Ron Artest, Meta World Peace, Lou Dav, that kind of energy. You want, championship mentality.
I'm looking to pass first. Yeah. If the shot's there, I'll take it.
But then you top it up with fucking Lou. Like, I'm the worst player on the team by far. And I think, I can round it out pretty nicely. We have a good-ass team, bro, is what I'm getting at here. Like, there's really nothing I feel bad about or any reason why I wouldn't pick us or anybody should not pick us as the favorite.
We did it once. There's no reason to bet we wouldn't do it again.
We're going to run it back. We're winning. We're winning again.
Guess who the other person that did an interview with a Mountain Dew was?
Jimmy O'Brien.
The other doofus.
Oh, don't call us that.
I said doofus.
Harvey Dooface. That would be fun. Sorry, okay.
Let's rein it back in.
Yep. Yes, sir. Sorry.
I picked last in all 3 rounds. You would expect me to have, a bad team, like almost like I don't know how they're going to compete bad, but I got exactly who I wanted at 8, that I was going to take at 5, upgraded other draft stock. And I feel good. I think we can compete in this, and we're looking better in other drafts.
No one knew what he was doing. He was kind of the silent killer, but then it was revealed he was working with Jimmy the whole time, kind of like an Anakin Palpatine situation.
I don't know how comfortable it would be to wear our own hair on our bodies. So if I had to pick a direction on where I went wrong,
traded down and still got me. Feel good about that. Kind of like a little house money. First tournament, if you win it, great. You're winning with lesser picks, great. I think Shelfy put himself in a pretty good spot.
A captain last year who's already drove the bus himself.
But I do want to say, screw Jolly.
Anything else there?
No, that's it. Just he sucks.
Last year, my captaincy didn't go well. I had some shortcomings as a leader. When I'm a player, you've seen what I can do in franchise tournaments when I'm, not so much the captain of the team. So I'm excited to step back into that role.
All right. Been fake pissed off. I did this last year and I really enjoyed it. So Ryan, being picked at 4, he thinks he's going to be the MVP of this thing. So he's also got a little chip on his shoulder.
I love chips. Like whether it's chips at the casino, I love Atlantic City.
I think they are right that I am the 4th best. I also have every intention of proving them that I am the best here.
Ryan having a cannon really helps me out. I can be the secondary thrower. I don't have to worry about being the primary thrower.
Dalton Feely, you've had your moments. This morning in the Slack chat, got a message from Dalton to everyone, all the players, all the crew, saying, hey, we're filming Slapball again. Here's my highlight reel from last year. Dalton, I don't care, bro. Jolly doesn't care. Shelby doesn't care. No, for a damn fact, Panck doesn't care. So I'm here to humble you, Dalton.
I think there's a plan that I'm not going to reveal for competitive purposes.
Is it Shelfy's plan?
It's Shelfy's plan.
We might try some stuff that these grizzled veteran other captains aren't willing to try.
Panck, obviously everyone's going to expect him to play goalie. I might play goalie. There's a chance I get back there and play goalie and we just let Panck free roam, maybe play some man defense.
Shout out to Shelfy, who is now my captain, who really recommended that the bigger guys in the warehouse need bigger jerseys, and I think I look sexy in a shirt that fits me. Love it.
If I play up to my abilities, I think Shelfie's a throwing threat. Panck can roam around, do his thing, and I think Jolly's a great pick at the 8 spot. I think this is a team that things click and things go well. We're like the 2014 Padres, where if everything goes right, we can really make a run.
We have 3 players that have been here before, that have done it before. We're all going to help each other. So no, I think this is, again, vibe squad. We're all going to help each other out. Shelfie's the man.
I like our team. Like, we're all buddies at the office, so like that works too. I think we're gonna have some good chem.
I want to know the whole thing. I think the pressure's on everyone else. I think on paper, pre-draft, we would have been picked to come in last.
Games aren't played on paper.
Okay. So where do you put your team on paper?
Shit, that broke me.
We're going to end this tournament with a fun squad, a fun crew, and hopefully we play a lot of games. Because the more games that we play, more likely it is resulting in a championship.
I want to be the number 1. I plan on doing that in this week, and I think if I do that, we can carry a team to victory. Humbly, of course.
So do you have yourself as winning, or are you picking another team? This is just between you and I.
Oh. Yeah, I think we're winning.
And I stand by what I said about Dalton. I meant every word of that.
Shelfy, Jolly, I don't know, on that team right now. We'll find out, but I would probably have them out of it.
Jack?
Yes.
Can't help but notice you have something covering the captain hat.
Oh, no, fully accidental.
I thought you were doing like...
Okay, hey, yeah, no, actually. There's not one captain in my team.
Luke and Jack are an insane throwing duo, but they had an insane throwing duo last year in Ryan and Jax.
And Luke is kind of going to be our offensive captain.
Luke O'Brien. Luco. Brian. I have like a vendetta against Dalton a little bit this tournament. I think he came away with a lot of the name recognition because of that last-minute goal.
Sorry, Luke O'Brien.
But I'm grateful to be picked 3rd and my first time in the Rippers. I'm very excited about that.
That is exciting.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting.
Jack would have wanted. The only choice I was debating was whether to go Jolly or Zoe, but I think I've just decided to go full We Got Ice team.
That's pretty good. I mean, I never really left him. We live together. We film together. We don't eat together, though.
I should just take Zoe. We're going to be able to communicate easier and read each other's minds.
I eat he says I eat like a rabbit. It's kind of mean.
Jimmy really, really wanted to trade with me. Jake was panicked, kept texting me every night. Shelfy had no idea what he was doing. And then I said no to everything, and I think it paid off.
Jack Doyle kind of low-key took a step back on purpose, save his arm a little bit, and I think he's going to show that. Zoe's just an athlete, and BBD quietly in the net can do a good job.
Should take BBD. I liked what he saw in net.
A captain that believes in what I can do both in net and on offense, and as a complete roster, I think we're, outside of myself, our other 3 players are very switchable, very dynamic.
The best way to play defense in basketball is to switch everything. And me, Jack, and Luke kind of look like we all hung out at family reunions growing up together. We're all kind of look alike in a weird way.
We don't have a lot of people that are tied to only being able to do one thing. The flip side of that is we got to figure out what our our golden gooses.
I feel like I'm a leaf in the wind. I kind of just blow whichever direction the wind takes me. If I need to play defense, I'll play defense. If I need to slap, I need to slap. If I need to lay down and take a nap, I'm going to lay down and take a nap.
We'll see. It could go one of two ways. It can backfire really hard and be like, wow, that guy needs a Jimmy or Jake mentor, because that was my teams last year, Jimmy and Jake. But I think I can pull some of that and fix some of the things that maybe I was trying to voice to Jimmy that he didn't want to hear because he was a strategy guy.
For having the 3rd overall pick, I think we have a really, really good chance to win it all.
This is probably one of the better teams the Rippers are going to have this year. I mean, Luke's first time as a Ripper, that's a pretty big deal, and he was in like the finals of everything, so that's pretty good.
I don't see us not participating in that championship game.
I'm not a petty player in the Captain's League. I'm a competitive player. I want to beat them badly. I don't root for them to lose. I root for me to win in dominant fashion.